Hey everybody, Hernke here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am joined by a very special guest, a friend, a co-star from Another Planet from Outer Space, actress Augie Duke.
Hi, my friend.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. I'm so glad you're here in the living room doing an interview with me today.
It's been so long since I've been here.
You know who was here last week, right?
Jessica Morris.
Jessica Morris.
I love you.
These two were awesome in the movie.
Oh,
you have to
you.
see it when it comes out.
Thank you, thank you. I'm so glad you're doing this, by the way.
Thank
I'm so
you.
happy. He's amazing. Plugging him in.
Thank you so much. So, what got you started in acting a long time ago? How long have you been doing it? What inspired you to get going?
That popular question. You know what? My mom was an actress, and I got the bug super young. I never pursued it until I was in my 20s because I was actually too scared to. And then I decided, screw it, I'm going to do this. So I would have to thank my mother for that. Yeah.
And your mother's?
Freddie Duke.
Freddie Duke, okay.
She did movies back in the 70s, a lot of commercials and TV shows, so she's amazing. I love my mom.
Did you do a lot of commercials too when you were younger?
You know what, I started with commercials. That's kind of how I started the business. Slowly wean my way into it. I'm like, let's feel this out. How scary can this be? Let's do this, commercial, TV, film. Yeah. So.
And then everything kind of felt like dominoes, like one after another.
Sure. Yeah. I also, when I was a kid, I talked to myself a lot. I know that sounds kind of psychotic, but I would make up stories. I'd lock myself in the room and teach like my dolls and books, and I'd be like the conductor of my room. And I was like, I definitely need to be acting.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
God, it started young. Yeah. Sure.
So what is one memorable thing that you remember from a project that you worked on? Maybe a couple things, funny, good, bad, something that you've learned from it?
Every film or TV thing I've ever done is memorable. I think any moment is beautiful. Once I walk on set, I'm like, wow, I'm blessed and so thankful to be here, really. So and then it becomes your family for those weeks or months or however long. So just like our film. So
yeah,
there's not one thing that was memorable. I think everything. Jessica talked about it last episode. It's like the seance we did for God's sakes. Like what were we doing? But we did a seance. Maybe we just want to explain it more than that. But
in that creepy little guest house.
Oh my God. Yeah, because it becomes camp. It becomes like this family unit. You're stuck with these people and you guys gotta get along, otherwise you're screwed. No, but it's a beautiful experience always. So every moment has been super memorable.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun out there with you.
Oh my God, I think all of us had a blast. I mean, it really was a blast. It's always a blast, really, truly.
Is there any film or any actress that inspired you along the way? That when you watch the movies, like I want to be, like she's a role model for me.
Whew, that is. I would have to say there's a million trillion. There's not one that has inspired me. I think a moment for me in my life was when I got to audition with Helen Mirren when I was 20.
Wow,
and that was
awesome.
Such a beautiful experience, and I learned so much from her, and being in the room with her and getting to read with her, and her making me feel good about myself was such a big deal to me, and I want to portray that too as an actor. I want to make people believe in themselves, I hope, Mm-hmm. So I guess the one thing that stood out was Helen Mirren and her husband Taylor Hackford, who's an amazing director. So that was a really beautiful experience for sure.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
because she's been around and I love her work too.
Oh God, who doesn't? She's still so stunning and So.
Do you remember what the name of the film that it was?
Oh my God, they changed. It was about a brothel and prostitution. I didn't get the role at the time. I was so young. But I was so lucky to even be a part of the callbacks and the auditions, so it was a beautiful experience in that way. God, I forgot the name. Love Ranch, the Love Ranch. I think it's called Love Ranch. I don't know what happened with it. I think it went in some theaters and did well. It was an indie film, so I'm not sure what happened with it, but it was a cool script. So.
Right on.
Yeah.
Do you have any like memorable audition moments that you thought you'd go in there? It was like, all right, this one's mine. Or,
this one's mine?
Yeah, this one, like,
oh,
I got this.
God.
This role is mine, or, man, I really didn't do well in that one.
It's always funny because the ones that you think sometimes, this has happened to me, sometimes the ones that you think you did terrible, you end up booking. right?
Yes. Yeah,
right. And you're like, oh God, why am I acting? Who am I? Why am I being an actor? I'm terrible. Blah. Hey, Augie, so you booked the role. I'm sorry, what? So it's a constant ebb and flow. It's like up and down, and your emotions are all over the place, as you know. You just never know, and you just got to keep going. An audition stood out to me. Junie, Larry, and Libby Goldstein, two really amazing casting directors. Recently, I booked a TV pilot called For LA Confidential, which never came out, sadly. It was an amazing show, and I went in as like this druggy girl, and I came out, and I really, really, really wanted it, and I felt so right for it, and I booked it, so that was a really nice feeling. Usually it's not that way. It depends, right? It's like you never know. It's like you just never know. That's the thing. So don't give up. So that was a good feeling to do that. And unfortunately, that show never came out, which is so sad because it was such a beautiful pilot.
I heard about that a while ago.
Yeah. But bless, good, beautiful cast, amazing people. Anyway.
Is there anything currently you're working on right now? I did see that you are doing Netflix.
Messiah,
right?
Messiah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that I don't know when that's gonna come out. I did a small reoccurring role in that with Michelle Monaghan and John Ortiz and Jane Addams, and I'm trying to plug everyone in right now. Stefania Owen and just the most incredible cast. I couldn't believe I booked that role. It was super last minute, and I was flabbergasted by the whole experience. That's coming out, I think, either late 2019 or 2020. So I hope Netflix, Messiah. I hope everyone watches, and I hope they like it. I hope they like it. Yeah.
And then the Western too that you were working on.
Oh my God, I sound. Hold on, and then this, and then that. No. Yeah, a little indie film, Western with Dominique Swain, and it's an amazing one too. So that I just finished. I did a small part in that. So played a prostitute in a saloon. So that was fun.
Well, you do have quite a big work history, and people can check out your stuff in the links below. So.
No, thank you. You do too.
Well,
he's amazing.
Thank you.
Robert Conway is the director of the Western called Eminence Hill, by the way. So coming out.
Eminence Hill.
Eminence Hill. Yeah.
When I saw the hashtag at first, it looked like it said Eminem's Hill.
It's Eminem Hill. It's actually Eminem Hill. I wish it was. I wish that was the name of it.
That's what it looked like.
That
Eminence Hill. Okay.
I'm starring in a Western called Eminem Hill.
Starring Eminem. Right?
What color Eminem are you? I'm red.
That's right. You're the red. Well, you got the red hair.
I know.
I love it. It's the Mila. What's the girl's name? Mila from.
Jovovich?
Yes.
Fifth Element?
Fifth Element,
what are you talking about? I didn't know that.
Multipass.
Multipass. Thank you.
Multipass.
Every time I see you, I have a different hair color.
I know.
It's like severe ADD over here on my part.
Well, Lisa dyed my hair. You just see.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That beautiful. What would George Clooney-esque? What do they call it? Salt and pepper sexiness.
Yeah. Well, going forward, do you have any advice that you want to give to any filmmakers or anybody that's inspiring to be in our industry, just starting out?
Oh God, good question. Don't give up. Ever. Don't give up. Don't give up, because it is a ton of ups and downs, and every day I want to quit, and then one day I don't. So it's just, honestly, and I don't give up. Don't give up. Let me say it. Can we say it one more time? Don't give up. If you get really bored and nothing's going on, do your own content. Start doing it, writing, and believe in yourself. Love yourself. Honestly, love yourself, but don't get cocky with it. Just love yourself and trust yourself and be your own person, and don't ever compare yourself to other people. That is a huge problem I think we all do, especially on Instagram and Facebook. I think we tend to all compare ourselves, and that's the poison, I think, and I need to listen to my own advice. Never do that, because that's when you start to lower your expectation. You just start going, I can't ever do it because she did it. No. That's not true. You can. You're amazing. You're your own person. So I guess that's my advice. Don't give up.
That's so well said.
Yeah?
I love it.
Ever.
Because I totally agree.
Yeah.
Creating your own content while you're waiting for other stuff to go on is...
You know.
It helps.
That's what you did. That's how we met. You produced with Lance an amazing astronaut film because it's your own content. You have to. It's part of it. It's part of the deal, especially now in 2019. It's harder now, so you should produce your own content. Write, whatever, YouTube videos, I don't care, anything. Do it.
Listen to her and do it.
Whatever.
Start today, start tomorrow,
Yeah.
start in the next hour. But this was such a lovely chat. I appreciate you sitting down with me and talking to me today.
He's amazing in our astronaut film. We do a lot of fun things. We end up in a fun diner in the movie. You'll see.
Yeah, oh yeah. That was a lot of fun. It was very hot in there too.
Oh boy. Oh my god. I don't want to remember that part, but it was.
No, but that a lot of people said that was one of their favorite scenes in the movie was us sitting at the counter doing that banter
don't
back
give it
and forth.
away. That means that's at the end, so you'll have to wait to see.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming on.
Of course, thank you for having me on.
Go support Augie Duke's career.
Wow.
Links for all of her stuff will be down in the description below. If you're new here, subscribe, hit the notification button for more interviews coming up, more content, more cooking stuff, Disneyland stuff, all that good stuff. So
Disneyland stuff, I love it.
that's right.
Follow him.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you again soon. Out.